Hello everyone, I'm Nika Aurora and today I'm joined by two contestants from the hit Netflix reality show Squid Game, The Challenge, Amanda and Elliot, or should I say Player 19 and Player 429. Thank you for joining me. How are you guys?
Yeah, very good. How are you doing?
You were both competing for the ultimate prize of $4.56 million. How are you feeling now after the show has aired and after everyone saw what was happening in those four walls?
Oh, it's been so exciting seeing the show, like being able to watch it, because obviously we lived it and we never got to see anything, so it's just been amazing.
It was amazing to see the sets and how that was all filmed, how that came across on video, and how everyone's personality shone through.
You were there for 3 weeks and without any indication whether it is a day, it is a night, what time of day it really is. So how was it actually living there and how were the conditions?
I really loved living in the dorm. I slept really well. I don't know why that is. You don't know what day it is, like you don't know what time it is. You know, you wake up and you go to sleep, but that concept of time really does leave you. And it's quite surreal how it affects you. Like, I'm sure Elliot was the same, but we would go off in the dorms and be like, just off for a little nap, because you're just catching up on sleep where you can. The food was very bland, no flavour, no nothing. We ended up almost with like a rotation of, I think it was about 4 meals. So you would kind of gauge what was coming next, although every now and again it would, you know, change up a little bit. And it was definitely just 3 square meals a day.
It was it was just surreal. You know, you don't, people who watch the show see it and they're like, wow, this is amazing, but actually living it for those 3 weeks was just a surreal experience. You just don't understand what it is like until you actually do it, so you're actually there.
Yeah, but, and there's been lots of questions, or at least I've received, of did you have your phone? Did you have access to this? And you genuinely don't. You are completely immersed in Squid Game. Like, we were living that. So when you watch the show and you see them confined in these, you know, this huge dormitory, we lived that. We genuinely did do that. And you don't have access to the outside world. You don't have access to your phone. There's no like, oh, well, just call home and see how things are going. There's none of that. Like, you're living Squid Game.
Yeah, 100%. And honestly, like, you know, I think that's only right, you know, for the show, right? They're not just going to give $4.56 million out for free, or, you know, for no hard work. I mean, obviously there is a massive element of luck in some of the games, right? You know, especially Glass Bridge as an example, that is a 50-50 chance whether you are eliminated or not. But I think what is the most challenging of the whole thing is the conditions, is the living environment that you're in. So Netflix aren't just going to give you $4.56 million for free.
And what about the bathrooms and the showers?
The bathrooms were very interesting. It was, you know, it was almost like the showers were all closed off. So, you know, no one was walking around naked. I mean, I didn't see anyone walking around naked anyway, but you know, the showers were closed off. There was like a door you would go into, and then you could kind of get changed in this cubicle, you know, shower, wash, then get changed, you know, into fresh clothes and come out. So, you know, although there was only one shower or bathroom situation, it was very spacious. It wasn't the worst. I would say it wasn't the worst.
No, and do you know what I loved about this, and this is what I've missed since being out, is every morning you had everything fresh and clean, apart from you actually like clean socks, you know, your clean underwear, there was bubbles ready, it was all ready for you. No one's doing that now on the outside world. We have to do that ourselves.
Yeah,
you know, there was fresh towels for the showers. It was all available, so that was really nice. We were well looked after in that respect.
And about that Glass Bridge challenge, for the viewers, I think it was one of the most stressful challenges. You were there, so how does that bridge actually look like in person?
I think it was just unreal. I think it was amazing. You know, we've been waiting a very long time in the back, you know, in the I don't know, green room or set behind the set, waiting to see the Glass Bridge and anticipating what it was going to be like. I don't think any of us, I think even after you know, hours and hours of speculation of what it was going to be like, what we were going to be doing, you know, when we actually got there onto the glass bridge set, we were just all so amazed and taken back still after, you know, we've been discussing it for the last 3 to 4 hours.
Vast, wasn't it? It was such a huge set. Like,
it's amazing.
It's not CGI or anything like that. That is the set that we stood on and played on. So yeah, it's just unbelievable.
It was unreal. It was unreal. It was literally. It was definitely the most beautiful set, but also the most daunting set, because it was, you know, you're looking at this bridge, you're seeing this massive gap going down. It was so long. But obviously, it was, you know, it goes out as well again to the team that, you know, it was all very, very safe. There was nothing unsafe about it. You know, there was a lot of precautions. There was a lot of procedures in place to ensure that it was completely safe for all of the players and everyone who was on the set at the time. But yeah, it was definitely the most daunting set when we got there, and it was, you know, you see it in the reaction in the show when everyone's just like, "Whoa!" Those were real reactions. We were like. No, I was like, this is absolutely mental. There's no, what is this? This is crazy. So yeah, it was unreal. It was unreal.
Player 182 eliminated.
And I've read that you had stunt doubles, so the eliminated players didn't actually fall through the trapdoors. But on the show, it did really look like they fell through.
Yeah, we had stunt doubles just to be on the safe side. Although I would have liked to have had a go. I would have liked to do it. I mean, not to be eliminated, but you know.
I was to second Amanda's point. Yeah, the whole thing was, you know, not just Glass Bridge, but the whole show, our safety and, you know, mental health was kept in mind. I mean, obviously we're talking about Squid Game, right? You've seen the original show, you've seen how stressful and violent and
environment.
Yeah. But the team worked really, really hard to ensure that it was everything was safe for us as players, and we were just focused on competing to the best of our ability. But yeah, it was. I was going to say that when Amanda said I would love to have tried, I was thinking that as well. I was thinking before they told us it was stunt doubles, I was thinking I'm actually not that fussed if I get eliminated, because I mean, obviously I've lost 4.56. Then I get to go through the hole and go through it, and that'd be fun. But yeah, it wasn't to be.
And Netflix also said that they're open to bring back the players from season 1 to season 2. So, would you want to do it?
Absolutely not.
I don't know. I would love a challenge. But if it didn't get as far as it did, I'd be so annoyed with myself.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard.
Something now.
Yeah. I feel like it's harder for, you know. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say completely no, because I do love a challenge, and it was one of the best experiences of my life by a far shout. But you know, it's hard because, like Amanda said, because we got so far. I guess you could look at it in two ways, can't you? Because you could say we got so far. Like if I went into it and I didn't do as well as I did the first time round, I'd just be really, really annoyed at myself. But then also you look at the other side of the coin. It's like you got so close. How do you know if you didn't go in there again, you can get even closer? And we're talking top 3, baby. We're talking $4.56 million.
We're also talking about games that are chance and luck. So
that's true. That's true.
Amanda and Elliot, thank you so much for joining me today and for sharing your Squid Game experience with me and with our viewers.
Thank you so much, Nika, for that. But I would say if anyone is thinking of applying, absolutely go for it. Like, it is so worth it. It turned out to be the one thing I didn't know I actually needed. So, yeah, do it.
Yeah, I want to say, thank you very much as well, Nika. Thank you very much for having me, and thank you for the chat. And I second exactly what Amanda said. You know, anyone who's never done it before and didn't get, 7th and 8th, I know you 100% do it. Like it is one of the most amazing experiences you'll ever do, and you'll come out of it learning so much about yourself that you never knew you knew. And I wouldn't change my experience in it for the world.
Well, honestly, I am thinking about applying, so we'll see.
Do it.